Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Super Review Show's Mixed Bag, coming to you live once again from the J Cave. I am joined as always by my good man Bill Murphy.
What's going on, folks?
Bill, are you excited to be here right now?
Yeah, you know why I'm excited to be here?
Why are you excited to be here, Bill?
Because we the best podcast.
We the best podcast. Take that, DJ Khalid, whatever your name is, whatever.
We the best music. Well, we the best podcast, DJ Khalid. We the best podcast.
We the best podcast. So, Bill, what is tonight's topic on our show?
Well, tonight's topic is songs that have regained popularity.
What does that mean, Bill?
Well, okay, we all know songs that were once popular.
Yep.
And that, yes, we're talking about that song. Everybody be patient. We'll get to that in a moment.
We'll get to it in a second. Don't worry.
That's actually going to be the first one. You know, songs that gotten popular because of TV, movies, or other things. And some of them recharted.
Yes, some of them did rechart.
Because of their youth. Yeah. You know, what do you think of like when... what do you think of when movies regain popularity because of movies or TV shows or whatever, or when songs gain popularity?
I think it's cool. I think it brings relevance to the song. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
I think so.
Because in my humble opinion.
Yes, in Bill's humble opinion.
It kind of introduces the songs to a new generation.
It does. Really good songs too.
Especially the first one we're going to talk about tonight. And shall we get rolling?
Let's get rolling. What is tonight's first pick, Bill?
Okay, we have to talk about this song first. We kind of have to.
Really have to. If you don't think,
because this song is being played everywhere
right now, ladies and gentlemen, in 2022.
Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush.
Kate Bush, correct.
Running up that hill. Made a deal with God.
Oh my God. The craziness.
Did you watch the All-Star game last night by any chance, JT?
I did. It was great.
Yeah. Didn't you hear? This was like one of those blink and you'll miss it things, but did you notice the organist was actually playing a little bit of that song at the stadium?
I did not pick up on that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so this song was originally released in 1985.
Yep.
And it originally charted at number 30?
Yes, back in its heyday, it charted number 30 on the Billboard Hot 100.
It originally charted at number 30. It originally charted at number 30. And now, thanks to Stranger Things.
Yep. Thanks, Stranger Things.
Thanks to Stranger Things, that song has re-entered the Billboard Hot 100.
Yes, it has.
And it is now currently charted at number
4. Number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Number 4.
Whoa. Can you believe that?
Talk about crazy.
Talk about Stranger Things.
Bada
bing.
Bada bing, bada boom, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to be honest. I've only watched the first season of Stranger Things. I haven't really watched.
Me too. I've only watched the first season and a half of it. You know, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's not for me though.
I think I was watching it during COVID when we were all quarantined.
Oh, yeah?
Because I had nothing better to do. But everyone and their freaking mothers are now telling me, you have to watch seasons 2, 3, and 4. They're amazing. Especially this season is getting everybody is having just like an uber orgasm over season 4.
Yeah, it's crazy out there. It's like, oh my God, season 4 of Stranger Things is so great.
It is the great. It got 13 Emmy nominations.
Already?
That calls for applause.
Congrats, Stranger Things.
Congratulations, Stranger Things. but this song, I'll be honest, I've never really been a big Kate Bush fan. Like I have nothing against her. I just never really listened to her music. But then what really, when I was actually driving up to Vermont with my brother 4th of July weekend.
Yep.
I was with some friends and this song literally came on the radio.
Yeah. No, you told me that. Yeah.
And today, this evening, I went out to dinner with my mom and my brother, and this song was on. This song is even being played on current radio stations.
Yeah, like top 40. It's crazy.
On like top 40 current stations. So this song is being played on like current stations right now. And this song is like nearly 40 years old.
Yeah, it came out in 1985 for you kids keeping track at home.
And you know what I heard? Kate Bush owns the rights to the song.
Oh, she's making a lot of money right now.
So,
she's making a lot of money.
2022 is a good year for Miss Kate Bush right now.
Yes.
I'm sure she's having a fantastic year right now.
Oh, I'm sure she is. She's killing it right now.
She's making so much money. Wonderful year. I'm sure she's having a great year right now. All I could say to Miss Bush is, well played.
Yes, that is a smart move on their part,
Well played, Miss Bush. Well played.
Well played.
Yeah, she's running up that hill of money.
There you go.
She's running up that hill. She made a deal with God. But
it's crazy.
Anyway, wait, you have this thing too. You know what that means?
One.
We swipe right.
Been a little while there, buddy. Been a little while.
But anyway,
who's taking who out? Just wondering. Since we swiped right,
I'll take you out this time. Where do you want to go?
Sounds good. Why don't we go out for Chinese? How about that? Is that good?
I like Chinese.
Yes, we'll get the egg roll.
Who doesn't like egg rolls?
We're talking about the sweet and the sour and how your family's doing okay. For those who get that reference, good for you.
But anyway, yeah. So running up that hill is running up the charts.
Yes, it's gotten so popular right now because of Stranger Things.
Yeah, because you know what? Like I said, when this song first came out, it only hit like number 30.
Yeah, it was a decent hit. Now it's like actually.
Now it's like a mega hit. It's in the top 5.
It's in the top 5 currently charting.
So I think this song just needed another. Boost.
Yeah, it has a second life right now.
It has a second life because of Stranger Things.
Yes, ain't that the truth?
You know what happened? You know what they say, JT? Stranger things have happened.
But bing.
Speaking of Stranger Things, let's stay with Stranger Things for a second because another song has actually been regaining popularity.
Oh, really, Bill? Which one was that?
And this one is by Metallica.
The great metal overlords themselves, Metallica.
Master of Puppets.
This song in general is awesome. Obey your master, master, master. It's so good. I love this song. And the fact that it's regaining publicity because of Stranger Things, good for Metallica's purpose too.
Yeah, they're really this song, just like with Kate Bush, this song is regaining popularity
because of Stranger
Things. And
it's crazy.
It's nuts.
It really is, guys. Like the fact that a Netflix show nowadays can bring a 37-year-old song back to the forefront of popularity again. It's nuts, guys. The world has gone crazy.
The world has gone nuts.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
I love Master Puppets. It's a great song, too. 8 minutes long, too.
What was that?
It's an 8-minute song. I don't know if you ever knew that.
I was actually listening to it earlier today.
To prep for tonight. Good for you, Bill. Proud of you.
See? Always do your homework beforehand, folks.
Yes. Do your homework, kids. We encourage you to stay in school and do your homework.
And don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs.
Except for medicinal purposes only.
Oh, Bill, we're trying to promote good stuff here on the Super Review Show.
And medicinal purposes.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with
Nothing wrong with medicinal purposes. Yeah, but this song has actually been resurgent on Spotify's charts.
Yes, it has. It actually reached the top 10 of Spotify's top 50. And we're not just saying that because it's pulled up right here, but we're also saying because it's true.
We're saying it because it's true.
Yes. Thanks, Stranger Things.
So yeah, Stranger Things, because you know what? Like over the years, there has been this like nostalgia phase of everything. And I think it started like 50 years ago in the 70s, like when we had Grease that was looking back at the 50s.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like the past couple years, we've been having a 90s resurgence.
Yep, and an 80s resurgence too.
We've been having a 90s resurgence, and just recently with Stranger Things over the past couple years, we've been having an 80s resurgence.
It's crazy. Crazy how one show can just do that.
It has been bringing back a resurgence from the 80s. Because again, these songs that are like 40 years old are charting again.
Yeah, thanks to Stranger Things.
Thank you, Stranger Things. We'll send you a nice fruit basket. If you want to thank us for the fruit basket, you can reach us at 1-800
Got Bill.
Yeah. So yeah. Anything else to say about Stranger Things and its resurgence of 80s music?
Well, there's one more song we could touch on that was thanks to Stranger Things too. You know what I mean?
All right, let's hear it.
All right, so what do we got here? We got Journey, if I could spell it right. Separate Ways, Worlds Apart. This song also was on Stranger Things.
It was?
Yeah, it was not like the actual song though. It was like, I don't know why Journey did this, but they did like a remix of it.
Dun, 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 dun. I gotta admit, that song is actually for Journey. I think that song is very underrated.
You think it's underrated? It was a big hit back in the day, but I think it is a little underappreciated. You're right.
I would say it's on the cusp between underrated and properly rated.
I would say so, definitely.
Like when I saw them in concert, they actually opened with that.
Same here. Lately, they've been opening up with Only the Young, but that's pretty cool too.
I think Separate Ways is a good opening song.
I think that it sets the mood for the show, and then you close with Don't Stop Believing. But lately, they've been closing with Any Way You Want It. I found out.
And you know what I noticed on Setlist FM?
What?
They're playing Don't Stop Believing like third song.
I know that's playing your biggest, most well-known song is your third song in. That's kind of like you got brass swingers right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's tough. But anyways,
we'll talk about Don't Stop Believing later. We'll talk about that later.
But Stranger Things brought back Journey Separate Ways. Great track too.
Here we stand, worlds apart, hearts broken into two.
Yeah. I mean, who would have thought that by the way, Stranger Things season 4, the whole track listing is actually really good. Let me look it up. The actual album though is actually pretty darn good. I gotta find it. But anyways, I mean the Stranger Things like whole, it's crazy. Like the fact that one Netflix show can actually bring up revitalizing songs like Psycho Killer by the Talking Heads.
Psycho Killer. Da, 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 da.
Detroit Rock City by Kiss is on here too. So is the Beach Boys California.
Though, right? That song was the 70s though, right?
76, yeah. So
by the way, that song is my favorite Kiss song.
It's a great song by Kiss.
Get up! Everybody's gonna use their feet. Get down! Everybody's gonna lose their seat.
I mean, this is actually a really, really good track listing for them too. Like they actually have like Master Puppets in here. They have Fire and Rain by James Taylor. They have Kiss's Detroit Rock City. They have Extreme's Play With Me. Extreme is a great band, ladies and gentlemen. Kate Bush, Running Up a Hill. California Dreaming by the Beach Boys. Like there's actually a lot of really good stuff in this playlist, in this album that they have like for the Stranger Things album coming out.
Yep.
That's crazy. But all these songs here that if for those of you who are listening to, you won't be able to see this, but if you look up on Spotify, the Stranger Things Volume 4 or Volume 1 and 2 Season 4 track listing, it's Separate Ways, Worlds Apart by Journey, The California Dream by the Beach Boys, Psycho Killer by Talking Heads, Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush, You Spin Me Round Like a Record by Dead or Alive. I don't know how to say that one, so I'm going to skip it. Play With Me by Extreme, Detroit Rock City by Kiss is in there. The Safari's Wipeout is in there. Master of Puppets by Metallica is in there. There's some really great stuff in this soundtrack, and it's all being brought back and relevant today by Stranger Things. So, but yeah, Journey Separate Ways is in there. It's a remix, though, apparently. It's not the actual track.
Again, thank you, Stranger Things.
Yes. Any other songs you want to go off of, or have we had our Stranger Things block so far?
I think we've had our Stranger Things block. Have you thought of anything else that was?
Since tonight's topic is songs that have regained popularity, I want to touch on this person, and I wonder if we swiped right on this or not. But we talked about Journey, but Don't Stop Believing.
Guess what?
No way.
1, 2, 3.
Because of The Sopranos. Journey's Don't Stop Believing was played at the end of The Sopranos.
However you view the ending of The Sopranos, that's your personal opinion.
Yes.
But yeah, that actually regained popularity because Tony is at the dinner with his wife and waiting for the kids, and they're at the jukebox, and Don't Stop Believing plays. And then in the end, in the biggest cop-out ending that everybody freaks out about, fade to black.
Yeah, it was a very, very mysterious ending of The Sopranos, but I mean, great show overall, though. But the last song that you hear,
the day after, I didn't watch The Sopranos when I was younger because I was, young.
It's a great show.
But in our local paper, there was like in the preview section, they had a picture of Tony Soprano, and it said, "Did Tony get whacked?" Like everybody was, oh God, is Tony gonna get whacked? Is Tony gonna get whacked? Is Tony gonna get whacked?
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, but anyway, yeah, this song is playing in the final scene of that episode.
Yeah,
of
the series finale. Yeah. Excuse me.
But you know how it also regained popularity?
How else?
Because of a little TV show known as Glee.
Oh, that's right. The Glee version brought it back too.
Yeah, Glee actually brought this song back. Because I remember when they were previewing it, they were doing their version of the song, the version of Don't Stop Believing by Glee. And did you know when it came out, that version by the Glee cast, that song actually charted at number 4.
That version,
the Glee version of Don't Stop Believing, charted at number 4.
I'm looking at it right now. Oh my God, you're right. That's crazy.
I'm always right, JT.
I don't ever doubt, Bill. And plus, it sold 1 million copies of that one album, of that version too.
Because it's, because that was the song that. Yeah, so that was the song that Yeah, and you know what? That is like the most. I just want to talk about the song generally for a second. This is like the most recognizable song in like music history.
One of them for sure.
When you hear those notes,
you know what it is.
You hear the Dun 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 dun. You know what that song is.
Exactly.
Like when I saw Journey in concert, I remember there's like this little interlude between the, I think it was between Faithfully and this song. And then I remember like there was a screen graphic. It was going fast if it was of a record, and it said Journey Escape. And everyone's thinking, we know what's next. We know what's next. And then, and dun 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 dun. Everybody. Then the just a small town girl.
Everyone goes ballistic.
But everybody and their mothers knows this freaking song.
That's crazy. And actually, it's funny. I'm looking at it right now on the Wikipedia page. For those of you who are listening, you won't be able to see this, but a top 10 hit worldwide in 1981, Don't Stop Believing became the group's signature song and has continued to endure over the years. Decades after its release, it became the best-selling digital track and from the 20th century with over 7 million downloads. Critics acclaimed its anthemic qualities. Rolling Stone magazine ranked it amongst the 500 greatest songs of all time. In 2022, the single was selected by the Library of Congress for preservation in the United States National Recording Registry as being culturally, historically, and or aesthetically significant. Cover versions include Glee, which outperformed the original internationally. This is one of the greatest songs of all time.
I absolutely agree. And listen, a lot of people love this song, but there are people who absolutely hate this song.
Yeah, there's people who hate it. They suck, but whatever.
Oh, we just pray for them. But anyway,
we pray that you'll come around to Don't Stop Believing.
But anyway, no, I love this song. I freaking love this song.
It's a great song.
But yeah, no, this song regained a little bit of popularity after the Sopranos series finale, and then it regained pop, and then it shot up again because of Glee.
Yeah.
And the song became at the time the most downloaded song of all time.
Yeah, it became like the most downloaded song of the 20th that's not released in the 21st century, which is crazy. Like you think about all the songs that were released in the 20th century, and this is the most downloaded one. It's crazy.
This is the most downloaded one. Isn't that insane?
Written by Steve Perry, Neil Schon, and Jonathan Cain. 3 incredible minds making one giant anthemic awesome song.
Oh, 100% agree.
So, other than the Sopranos, Bill, what other songs do you have in mind?
What do you mean the Sopranos? I'm a little confused.
Because this was the song that the end of the Sopranos. What is your next pick?
Okay. You know what? We're gonna take a little break from the 80s for a moment, if that's okay.
Good. No, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna go back to the 70s.
Oh, what are we talking about, Bill?
Probably what people would consider one of the greatest songs of the 70s. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh my God, Bill. You know what this means? You know what this means, right? 1, 2, 3.
We swiped right! This is the third time today we swiped right.
Damn, bro. We have swiped right a lot. It looks like we're gonna
be going out a lot together, aren't we?
We're gonna have to get a lot of food. A lot of food soon.
Don't
worry.
We're swiping right
on a lot of stuff.
You know who needs to be here to swipe right with us?
Who?
Dr.
Matt Hemsley.
Matt Hemsley! We haven't mentioned his name in a while.
Yeah, shout out to Matt Hemsley. We love you.
Dr. Matt Hemsley. He better be on here soon.
Yes. But, Queen. Bohemian Rhapsody. You sure you're in first?
Okay. So Bohemian Rhapsody was originally released in 1975.
Correct.
And just like Don't Stop Believing, you know the song.
Yep.
When you hear the, is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? You know what song it is.
And everyone loves it.
Everyone loves this song. Well, there's two types of people in this world, JT. People who love Bohemian Rhapsody and those we pray for. But anyway, yeah. When this song got released in 75 to 76, this song peaked at number 9.
Yep.
And it finished the year at number 18.
That's most singles. For those who don't know, most singles drop significantly after they chart. But on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100, 1975 through 6, it was number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100. It was not a number 1 hit. In the UK, it was, but not in the U.S. But towards the end of it, and by the end of the year 1976, it was number 18 on the Billboard Hot 100. It was the only thing people were listening to at the time, which is crazy to this day. And I don't know if you know about this. It charted again in 1992. Because,
I was getting to that.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I was getting to that.
My bad. Go ahead.
Okay, this song actually regained popularity and charted again 17 years later in 1992.
Yep.
Well, because of it being featured in the movie Wayne's World.
And not only the reason why Wayne's World, but because of Freddie Mercury's passing as well. He died in 1991.
I don't know if that really had anything to do with it.
I could have sworn it was because I knew it was Wayne.
What I'm reading, it was only because of Wayne's World. Like maybe Freddie Mercury's death had something to do with it as well.
I mean, I would think so because he's dead, but that's me.
Yeah, but because Freddie Mercury died the previous year.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury died in
91, yeah.
He died in 91. And okay, I'm trying to look this up here. Okay.
Well, Bill's looking that up. I just want to read something to all of you who are watching us live. No, not listening, but we're on the Wikipedia page for Bohemian Rhapsody. The song in 2018 to 2019 charted at in the top 40 of the Billboard Hot 100 at number 33. So when the movie was coming out and the movie bringing all this popularity of Queen to the mainstream and to a new generation again, the song charted at number 33 on the Billboard Hot 100 again in the U.S. A song at the time that was over 38 to 40 years old charted at number 33 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 2018 and 2019 because of the movie Bohemian Rhapsody, and obviously because of Queen's popularity at the time too. They're still on top of the world today in some aspects. But Bill, go ahead.
Okay, I found something that tied into it.
Yes, sir. What do you got?
Okay, the song for the headbanging scene.
Yeah.
It was actually originally going to be a song by Guns N' Roses, but Mike Myers wanted Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, really? Okay.
And he actually threatened to quit production unless it was used.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
And apparently that scene with the headbanging with Bohemian Rhapsody, according to Wikipedia, Freddie Mercury actually saw the headbanging scene. I guess I don't know how he got it, but he saw it and thought it was absolutely hilarious. So I think they left the song in there as a tribute to him.
Probably.
And because of that, Bohemian Rhapsody recharted at number 2
in 1992 because of Wayne's World.
Because of Wayne's World.
Wayne's World, party time, excellent.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy. But
nope.
Yeah, the song actually charted at number 2.
That's crazy. And I was just looking that up too. So.
And then, like you said, in 2018, it recharted because of Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie.
Yeah, it was because of the movie. the biopic, it was on the Hot 100 again.
So,
and by the way,
movie has re-entered the charts twice.
Yeah, and this song, by the way, the song has passed as far as I know on Spotify, I think it was 1.5, 1.8 billion streams.
Really?
So that means almost 2 billion people are listening to Bohemian Rhapsody on any given basis.
Any given basis.
Yeah, I'm not sure the exact specifics of that. Yeah, we can pull it up. Hold on. We'll pull it up for a sec. I'm just doing a quick stat for those of you who are keeping track at home. Queen. So I'm currently looking at Spotify. You won't be able to see this, but it currently sits at 1.8 billion streams on Spotify.
Really?
And another one, Bites the Dust, is at 1.3. Don't Stop Me Now is at 1.3 as well. Under Pressure just passed at 1.1 billion streams on Spotify. That's Under Pressure. That's how popular Queen is today. The fact that they are ranked at number 44 in the world of global streaming. 1.8 billion people are listening to Bohemian Rhapsody, ladies and gentlemen. 1.8, and still going up. That tells you how good art can be. That's crazy. And Freddie Mercury wrote the song all by himself, by the way. One man wrote this song that defined generations. Just saying. And it regained popularity a lot lately. So
yeah, because of Wayne's World and because of
the movie.
And because of the movie.
And it's crazy.
So yeah. And can you believe, like I said, Mike Myers actually threatened to quit if they didn't use Bohemian Rhapsody.
I didn't know that. That's actually I didn't know that they did that. You know what I mean?
Oh, interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, that he's like, I'm gonna quit if you don't do this.
Interesting reaction, but what does it mean?
Exactly.
But yeah, so anyway, so that is what happened so that's what happened with Bohemian Rhapsody. It charted originally at number 9, then recharted at number 2, and then recharted number 33. So, but you know what, JT? I will agree with you. I think the such high rechart did have something to do with Freddie Mercury's death.
Oh, I have no doubt about it. I mean, it was a number 1 hit in the UK for 9 weeks after his death.
Yeah, well, I'm sure, again, Wayne's World had something to do with it, but I guarantee you it did. I'm sure Freddie Mercury's death had something to do with it as well.
Oh, I'm sure it did. There's no doubt about it. And it is widely regarded as one of the greatest songs of all time, too. So.
Yeah. In a poll from the UK, it was only number 2. The only one it was behind is Imagine by John Lennon.
Wow. That's another great song, too.
Yeah. Okay, JT, over to you.
Well, Bill, as we sit here debating all these songs and whatnot, there's one that I personally think of a lot. Now, given the current state of the world at the moment, but also not just because of the world, but because of this song to me has always remained relevant. But What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong has, to me personally, it's regained popularity in 2 different ways. The song is originally from
1968, I think.
I believe it was 68 or 69. Let me just do fact checking. 67. Excuse me.
Okay, I was 1 year off. I was wrong about something, guys. Sorry.
It's okay. Bill, it's okay. But What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong was heard in the movie with Robin Williams, Good Morning Vietnam, which is a really funny movie, too. If you have to check it out if you haven't seen it. But What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. The message of the song, to me personally, it's about like just giving hope for humanity kind of thing, no matter what the circumstances, because it was written during the Vietnam War. And that's a very sad time in American history and also in the world too. But it's regained popularity because of Good Morning Vietnam. And also, how can we forget, it was also popular in the 2006 or 5 hit film Madagascar. I don't know if Bill, you remember that movie or not, but it's like
I do remember that movie.
The zoo animals escape, and a lot of people who were my age I saw that movie in theaters too. Actually, now I think about it,
I did too. Actually,
I saw Madagascar, the first one in theaters. I think I saw the second one too. Now I think about it, but I saw the movie in theaters, and I remember when Alex the lion was very much in shock about how he was behaving. What a Wonderful World was played, and that kind of exposed the song to other people as well, of a newer generation carrying on an old song. I mean, the song was written in 1967, so I regard it as one of the greatest of all time personally, because it's a very enduring song. It's a very heartfelt song, but it wasn't that big of a hit. In 1988, it reached number 32 on the Hot 100 because of Good Morning Vietnam. And when it first came out, it didn't even chart the Hot 100. But because of movies and other use of it in popular culture, including we're gonna butcher the name of the guy, but the Hawaiian ukulele guy who combines Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
I'm gonna try to pronounce this.
Yep, that guy.
Israel Kamakuakli.
You tried.
If his family is watching, please don't sue me.
Yeah, sorry guys.
But Israel Kama. You know what? Let's just call him what he is. We're just calling him because I don't want to sit here and butcher his name.
In 1993, he released a cover version along with Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And his version is also on YouTube, still making a lot of views for YouTube viewers too. But
quick side tangent. This has nothing to do with anything, but
what?
You actually did a version of "Take Me Home, Country Road," which is actually pretty interesting.
Who did he? Oh, that guy did.
That guy did, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. How about that? I gotta listen to that. But What a Wonderful World to me. Once you hear the opening guitar chords, once you hear the opening horn, it really does make you stop and think about life. I mean, you look at the lyrics, you're like, I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright, blessed day, the dark, sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Louis Armstrong was the perfect singer for this.
Yeah, he was, with especially that raspy voice.
And he died in 1971 or 2. So it was close to the end of his life. He sung it, and it has lived on exponentially since then. So, which is great.
It's
a great song though.
It was when if it was sung in the last couple years of his life, maybe it was him maybe it was sort of like a reflective song before he passed away.
Yeah, like looking at the bright side of life before he died, which was very sad.
Yeah. And the song, and we talked about this on our 9/11 show last year, this song was actually on the infamous Clear Channel banned list.
Yep, that's right.
Because they said any song that sounds remotely happy, we are scrapping.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's what people need. People need happy songs.
Yeah, but the interesting pick.
Yes, no more depressing music, ladies and gentlemen. Music industry people, if you can hear me, no more depressing music. Start making some very more happy stuff. Seriously.
Because we're happy, clap along if you feel
like a room without a roof. Seriously, think about it. But What a Wonderful World, a classic song. Louis Armstrong's voice is iconic. And after being released in Vietnam, Good Morning Vietnam and Madagascar, it's regained some publicity today. Bill, what is your next pick?
Okay, since you went 60s, I'm going to go 60s.
Ooh, what do you got?
Okay. Stand By Me.
Good pick.
By Ben E. King.
Stand By Me. Good one.
Okay, couple reasons. You ready?
Yes, go ahead, Bill.
God, I'm like a 5-year-old sometimes.
You're fine.
Okay. So this song actually released by Ben E. King. This song actually which first came out in 1961.
Mm-hmm.
The song actually peaked at number 4
On the Hot 100 at the time.
At the Hot 100 at the time. It peaked at number 4.
Okay.
And then something happened along the way of what we're going to get to. John Lennon released this on his 1975 album Rock and Roll.
Mm-hmm.
A cover version of it, and it reached number 20 on the US Hot 100.
John Lennon's version did?
What was that?
John Lennon's version did?
Yep. And you know what the irony is?
What?
You know what song was behind it?
What?
A song called Supernatural Thing by Part 1, which was the comeback hit of Ben E. King.
That's funny.
This is Ben. Random Facts with Bill. Random Facts with Bill. Ow! If you guess what that song's a parody of, what do they win, JT?
They win your respect, Bill.
They win my respect.
And his respect's a good gift.
It is a good gift. RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. But anyway.
But if you can name that song, you just tweet us at the Super Review Show and follow us on Instagram at simply at Super Review Show. And you can win a prize. Who knows?
And also you can call 1-800
Got Bill.
And on top of my respect, you win a firm handshake from me.
And you know what the prize is? We will get you a 1-800 Bill Got Bill t-shirt.
And I will give you a very firm handshake.
And Bill will sign it.
Yes, I will sign it for you folks.
But stand by me.
Yeah, stand by me. And also, it regained popularity about 10 years after John Lennon's version, which, you know, like I said, John Lennon's version is kind of sad because that album was the last one before he went on his 5-year hiatus.
Yeah.
And then when he came back 5 years later, he released Double Fantasy. And unfortunately, we know what happened after that.
Very sad.
But okay. So anyway, so 25 years after the original, because it was used in the movie of the same name.
Of course, the movie Stand By Me from 1986.
Did you know originally, here's a fun fact to impress your friends at summer barbecues with.
Yes, Bill, talk to me.
Did you know the name of the original Stephen King story was actually called The Body?
No, I didn't know that.
It was actually based on the short story, The Body. And they wanted to go with that title.
Wow.
But they said it sounds too much like either a sex film. Doesn't it kind of sound like a sex film? The Body.
Sort of. But go on.
You know who would know the answer to that question?
Dr. Matt Hemsley.
Because you know why?
Because he's Dr. Matt Hemsley.
He's Dr. Matt Hemsley. He knows everything.
He does. He knows everything.
He knows everything. He's Dr. Matt Hemsley. Anyway. Yeah, you better give us that answer, Doctor. Does that sound like the name of a sex film? The Body. Please tell us. But anyway, because Dr. Matt Hemsley knows everything. But anyway, and they also said it sounds like the name of a movie about bodybuilders, The Body. So they ended up changing it to Stand By Me. Because of the song. And because of the song, like I said, originally 1961 hit number 4. Because of the movie, the song re-entered the top 10, hit in number 9.
Okay, really?
Yeah, because of the movie, it re-hit the top 10, charting at number 9.
That's crazy.
And because the only thing I've seen of this is that music video from 1986. Like, it starts in the beginning, I think, of Benny King originally. Him singing the "When the Night Has Come." And then and then it fades.
The land is gone.
And then and the land is dark. And it shows him, and then it shows him singing to a crowd of like teenagers, and then they're all joining in. It's and it shows, of course, clips from the movie.
That's awesome.
And then shows clips from the movie. And then how I don't think this really regained popularity, but this, okay, kind of, hold on, folks. Please stand by. I'm just looking for something real quick. We're back. We hope you enjoyed that. Anyway.
Yes, what do you got?
But anyway, there was actually and this is actually all over YouTube. I asked you to give it a watch. It's called Playing for Change. And this was actually their first thing when they had like a bunch of street musicians from all part of the world playing this song.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's their YouTube channel. It's called Playing for Change.
Okay.
Give it a watch. As of March 2020, it has 142 million views.
The video?
That video, and they've done versions of other songs. They've done What's Going On by Marvin Gaye.
Oh, okay.
They've done Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding.
That's a good one.
They've done The Wait by the band.
Oh, that's a good one too.
And you know who cameos in The Wait?
Who?
Ringo.
Oh, get out, really? That's so cool.
I am not kidding you, my friend.
This has been another edition of
Bring It Back with Bill. Bring It Back with Bill. Ow! Remember, you win my respect. But anyway, but yeah, so this song has regained a lot of popularity because of John Lennon's version, because of the movie, because of Playing for Change. So this song has regained short popularity.
Crazy.
Absolutely crazy. So, yeah, that is Stand By Me. All right, buddy, over to you.
Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This man we're about to talk about and his song, he will never, ever going to give you up. He's never going to let you down.
Hey, oh, son of a bitch.
Sorry.
Guess what?
What?
1,
2,
3.
We
I had that too.
No way.
Yes, I had that too.
We swipe right 3 times tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 3 times.
4.
4? Oh, even better.
Times.
4 times tonight.
And then this is a record.
This is a record.
Congrats, we did it 4 times.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That song's in the public domain, YouTube, so you can't hit me with a strike. Ha!
Yeah, suck it, YouTube. Sorry, we love you.
Suck it. But anyway.
But you want to go first then?
What was that?
You want to go first then?
Hey, JT, we're no strangers to love. You know the rules.
So do I.
And so do I. A full commitment is what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna come around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. You've just been Bill rolled.
Oh snap! Now, Bill rolled. Why has this song regained popularity? You might ask. Well, because of the internet and memes, of course. Memes.
The memes
Of being rickrolled online. People are crazy.
like the song literally because of the whole Rickrolling phenomenon.
It passed 1.25 billion streams.
I don't know.
No, billion views on YouTube. Kid you
I
not.
don't know how the whole Rickroll thing started though. Do you?
And I think people just started like saying, "Hey, you've been Rickrolled because you got to click on his video." And now that so many people have done it.
Hold on, I gotta look this up.
Okay, hold on.
Free information.
Woo! But I gotta say this too. The whole Rickrolling thing, it started back in 2010 because when people say, "Oh, you've been Rickrolled because you clicked on his music video," and that started a whole trend about him, like his song being super popular again. He came out. The Foo Fighters did a song with him too. Stuff like that. It's crazy.
But
he tours again thanks to being Rickrolled, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, at first he hated the whole thing about it, but then he kind of warmed up to it, and now he loves it.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Bill, the funniest thing about this whole Rickrolling thing, there are so many great videos about this parodying this one song. Though my favorite though is this one where it says, "I'm gonna give you up." If you just take the word "never" out, it's actually hysterical.
I'm gonna give you up. I'm gonna let you down.
The video itself is hysterical. Yeah, if you can find this video on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, just look up Rick Astley "Gonna Give You Up," and it's so funny. It's the best parody I think I've seen in a long time. So, like, whoever did that video, good for you.
Like it was like before the 2016 or 2020 president election, a meme. Rick for president. He'll never give you up. He'll never let you down.
He's never gonna run around and desert you.
He's never going to run around and desert you. He's never going to he's never going to make you cry, and he's never going to say goodbye.
Never going to tell a lie and desert you.
Yeah, but you know what I actually think was like the greatest thing ever? Okay. JT, as the whole world knows, I'm older than you.
Yes, the world does know that. It's okay.
Yes. And this is my daily reminder that I'm 2 years away from 30. But anyway.
Oh, no. Just kidding.
But anyway, I don't know if you remember there was a show on Cartoon Network. It was called Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
I have heard of this show, but go on.
1 year for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It was either 2008 or 2009.
Yes.
I was they had the float for Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends, and they were doing they were singing that song, "People, Let Me Tell You About My Best Friend." That song.
Yeah.
He's a warm-hearted fellow who loves me to the end. And then the music stopped, and everybody's looking around, and guess who walks out?
Rick Astley.
And then he's so much fun, and the record scratch, and everyone's looking like, what? And the do 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 do, and then Rick Astley comes on and starts singing "Never Gonna Give You Up,"
and the place goes ballistic,
and the place goes nuts. Have you seen
on national television? I gotta watch it.
It's like, and then at the end, one of the characters from they're like, "I love Rick Rolling," and I'm sure everybody who's watched like, okay, folks, well, that happened.
Yeah.
Hey, JT, that happened.
That happened, Bill.
How does that feel that happened?
It happened. What else can you explain?
I wonder if the producers were like, holy shit, that happened. Okay, let's move on.
Oh, my God.
And they're like, that was Rick Astley with "Never Gonna Give You Up," a surprise appearance. Stay tuned. We got more stuff coming on here on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Sponsored by ShopRite. Don't sue us.
ShopRite.
What's that?
Is it sponsored by ShopRite?
Well, I don't know. I'm just making something up. Whatever.
But no, but anyway. But yeah, yeah, so never, because of the Rick Rolling meme, this song has become popular again.
Yep.
And listen, if you watch our artists that you think are one-hit wonders, but they're not, Rick Astley does have a couple other top 10 hits. He actually has I think he has either one or two other number one hits.
Plug for our other videos we did.
Go watch that. This is not his only hit. He's had more hits.
Yeah, I mean, Together Forever, Never Gonna Give You Up hit number 1, but there's other hits that he has too.
That song, unpopular opinion, I actually like Together Forever better than Never Gonna Give You Up.
You told me that once before.
Yeah.
On this show too.
And I stand by that.
You stand by me?
Oh!
But I'm bing, baby.
Thank you. We'll be here all week.
We'll be here all for the rest of the year. Don't worry.
Don't worry. We will not abandon you. We will not desert you.
We're never going to give you up, and we're never going to let you down.
So anyway, yeah. Because of Rickrolled. And
yes.
I've told you this before. It was during the 2008 election.
Yep.
They had this thing called Obama Roll.
Oh no.
Yeah, like the video was like during like this didn't really happen, but it was like just edited in there. It was during they were like having edited it during John McCain's 2008 Republican convention speech, and then the video screen showing Obama going, "We're no strangers to love." Like just taking like the words from the song from his speeches. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment is what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guys. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Got to make you understand. Okay, Mr. President. Okay, President Obama, if you're watching this, please don't sue me.
Roll the credits. Just kidding.
Roll the credits. We're done. Good night.
Good night, everyone. No, but bottom line, though, Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up is a classic one. Classic pick. Great song too.
It is a really good song.
I'm all set. Do you have any other picks, bud?
I actually don't have a song, but I actually have an album. If that's okay.
An album that got had resurgence?
An album with songs that kind of regained popularity.
What is it?
And it's from a Marvel film.
Which one?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's true.
Did you know in the Billboard 200, okay, not as impressive as the 100, but
yes,
in the Billboard 200, this album actually hit number 1 in 2014.
I remember that.
Because
I actually remember that.
It features such great songs, such as Hooked on a Feeling, Spirit in
Go
the
All
Sky.
This Way.
What was that?
Moon Age Daydream by David Bowie.
Moon Age Daydream.
Fooled Around and Fell in Love by Alvin Bishop. I'm Not in Love by 10cc. I Want You Back. Come and Get Your Love.
But I Want You Back by the Jackson 5. And the opening song, I think the doom 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 doom. Come and Get Your Love.
That's a great song.
Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Come and get your love now. Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Come and get your love now.
And we can't forget about the Volume 2 soundtrack as well.
Volume 2?
This one had a lot of great songs on it too. We can't forget this. Mr. Blue Sky.
Blue Sky.
Fleetwood Mac's The Chain. Sam Cooke's Bring It On.
Break the chain, never break the...
Southern Nights by Glenn Campbell. My Sweet Lord by George Harrison. Surrender by Cheap Trick.
It features songs from the 60s and 70s.
That all regained popularity because of these two movies. Crazy.
Because of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Volume 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Yes, 1 and 2.
Yep.
Is that it, my guy?
I think that is it, my friend.
Well, I want to thank everyone for watching, listening, however you enjoyed us tonight. I want to thank you all for obviously tuning in, as always, to our Spotify podcast and our weekly show we do on YouTube here. Mixed bag. I want to thank my good man Bill for doing this as always with me. Thank you, Bill, so much.
Always a pleasure, my friend.
Yes. And if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, simply at Super Review Show. You can like us on Facebook at the Super Review Show. And we do this show every single week on Facebook. Check out our other show, Career Retrospective, on Monday nights, EST in the evenings. We talk about mainly albums there, whereas this show, we just talk about whatever comes to mind. And we'll have other episodes coming up in the next few weeks, as always. Thank you so much for watching, listening, have you enjoyed us. So for all of us here at the Super Review Show.
And also,
how could I forget?
Don't forget to check out the Sports Insanity podcast on the Sports Insanity Network, wherever you get your podcasts, and check out our YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing some vlogs over the next few weeks. I'm going to be doing vlogs for the ESPN documentary series about Derek Jeter, the captain.
Woo!
So check that out.
The GOAT. But plug for the sports. I was watching their home run derby stream the other night because during the home run derby in LA, they did a great job covering it. So seriously, good job on their part.
Hey, yeah. And don't forget, folks, we're almost through July, which means pretty soon we're going to be doing some coverage for you know what. Oh yeah, check them out. They do a great job over there. Yep. Okay, so that's all, folks.
So for all of us here at the Super Review Show, stay safe and
take care, and we'll see you next week with a brand new topic.